Hello, welcome. Today I would like to talk about a couple things of pertaining to an omnipotent God or being. I would like to pose a couple questions. Maybe easy to answer, maybe not. This is more or less just for me. Um, Obviously we don't know very much, but so truly answering these isn't exactly possible. But thinking about these and talking about them is always a interesting subject, though. First, I would like to pose a question: what would an omnipotent God be like? What would an omnipotent God do? Would it do nothing? It knows everything, so what's the point of doing anything? It knows everything. It would know its own future, would it not? If it knew everything, or I don't know. I don't know how this would go. To me, it seems like an omnipotent God would essentially do nothing because everything would basically be meaningless to do as an omnipotent God. You know everything that will happen, that will ever happen. What is the point of interfering with it? You know exactly what's going to happen if you do interfere with it. Essentially, everything, you already know everything that can possibly happen. What would be the point of doing anything? Uh, I'd like to get your opinion. If anyone actually watches this, I'd like to get your opinion on this. And then I'd like to go to the next question of, can an omnipotent being even exist? Such a powerful being, such a powerful being even exist? To be so powerful, you'd essentially have to have unlimited energy to do whatever you need. And pretty much everyone argues that they would be outside of the conceivable universe. So that would be where he gets it, it gets the being gets his power. I don't know how such a being would even come into existence. I guess it would be the same as the universe. It always existed in some form since time never existed or time started. But I just I just don't know how something more complex than the universe itself would be created. Interesting question. I think one of the harder questions. I'm not really sure how to answer that one, or if there really even is an answer for it. There's no way to really know. The only thing we know and see is the observable universe we live in. Now, after this, I'd like to talk about something else. If there's such a powerful being, and the being creates something more powerful than itself, which is kind of a paradox, but it's all powerful. And I would like to think no, no, it can't. Such a powerful being, it would still have limits within itself. It can do anything within the power of itself. So I don't know if there's such thing as all powerful since you can't get more powerful than yourself, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's any way for it to be able to make something more powerful than itself. Um, so basically, I don't think you can. A lot of people like to ask the question, can God make a rock so big that not even he can lift it? And well, it's a paradox. Pretty sure it's been answered a lot by a lot of people. I would have to say no. Can't create something more powerful than itself, even though it's kind of a paradox since it's all powerful. I'd like to get answers on that too. What do you guys think? If any of you actually watch this, I'd like to make a follow-up video on this. If anyone does actually watch this, or if I find out more about this, and what exactly go more in depth with these questions. Maybe ask a little bit more as well. More interesting questions about omnipotent. Uh, Thanks for watching, and I should maybe I'll make a video later, maybe a couple weeks down, month, year. I don't know. If anyone even actually watches this, but thanks for watching. Comment down below with maybe some possible answers to these questions, or what you think about these questions or anything.